All right. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well today. I just want to quickly introduce myself. My name is Mari Maleo. I'm from New Jersey, and I'm thrilled to be here with you. Today, I'm going to be presenting about events. I'm going to share my screen in just a minute. Before I do that, I wanted to say one thing. I listened to Nilbert yesterday on his call. Thank you, Nilbert, for all of those nuggets. And it reminded me to share something with you. He was talking about getting out of your comfort zone. And that is exactly what I'm doing right now. So just so you know that, I'm not used to presenting this way. So this is the way that we grow wings, right? And we fly. And so here we are. So I just wanted to kind of take a minute to just say that. If I can do this, you can do it too. So I just wanted to do that. So I'm going to share my screen in just a minute, and we're going to get started with this presentation. Here we go. Can you all see that screen that I just put up on there? Just if somebody could give me a, okay, Nicole's nodding. Thank you. Okay, awesome. I'm just going to do that. Okay. All right. I want to be able to see my screen. Okay, awesome. All right. Well, again, good morning. For those of you that didn't hear me, if you're popping on right now, my name is Mari Maleo. I'm in New Jersey, and you're looking at a picture of my beautiful mom. Her name is Kathleen. And we had an event in New Jersey a while back, and Kim Wee was there. And my mom had an opportunity to speak with Kim. Samson was there as well. And of course, as you know, we talk about more meetings mean more money, right? That's something that we talk about here at 3. And my mom interjected and said, more meetings mean more miracles. How about that for that M? And Kim, we absolutely loved it. And so we talked about that a little bit at the New Jersey event, and she pulled my mom up from the audience and said, "This is Kathleen from New Jersey, and from now on, we are going to also say more meetings mean more miracles." So we're going to talk about some meetings today, some events. Obviously, it makes us more money. We need to get out there. We need to share the 3 story. And one of the ways that we do that is through live events. So here we go. We're going to maximize your business with events. We're going to talk about that. Pictured here is my sister. And I just want you to take a minute and just look at this table that we have set up, because we're going to be talking about that and how you can do this as well. And you can keep it as simple as possible, or you can, you could do whatever you want with it. But these are just some ideas that I'm going to be giving you right now. Okay, so what is today's agenda? I'm just going to quickly go over the benefits of events, how to choose the right event, preparing for a successful event, setting up, how we do that, engaging with customers. I'm going to show you some visuals and images, and then we're going to talk quickly about a post-op follow-up and all the strategies that we need to do that, because we all know that that is also so important. Okay, so why are events so great? Okay, let's talk about this. We all know more meetings mean more miracles, more money. We can do coffee shops. We can do, obviously we do Zooms and things like that. But when you go to a live event, it's different than, anything else, right? You're increasing exposure when we're on Zoom, yes. But when you're in person, it's just different. You have, you have hands-on things. You have, we're going to talk about feeling and touching and seeing the products, right? The brand visibility, that's really important. We need to get out there. We're pioneering this company, all of us together. And when they see 3 over and over and over again, it's going to become that household name. And that's our job, right? To get out there and show what 3 is all about. Another thing I love about events, live events, we get to reach more people. There's an opportunity to reach new customers. You might find that brand ambassador that's going to be your runner, and you might not even, you haven't even met that person yet. And so I think that that's great to get out there and just, let people know that we're in business and this is what we're doing, and we have this global opportunity. We're also making that human connection, right? So your excitement for the products and for the business, you could show that through a screen, yes, but it's different when you're in person, when you're smiling and all that too. I already talked about seeing and feeling and touching the products. There's nothing like looking at our packaging. Marketing is so great. The marketing department is amazing at 3. And so I do like to share that as well. And then, of course, the networking opportunities. Sometimes I go to a vendor event or something like that, and I'm just networking and talking to people and making those connections, with other vendors and then potential collaborators. So that's basically in a nutshell why events are so great. If you want to add to this, put it in the chat. We could talk about that at the end, but there's so many reasons why we should be doing some live events. So what type of events are we talking about? We're talking about home events. We're talking about vendor events. You can go to a fitness studio or a yoga studio. There's healthcare professional offices that are opening up so that we can go and we can share to patients and things like that. And then, of course, you can go to those big health and wellness expos. It all depends on where you want to invest your money and your time. You don't have to invest money if you want to just go to a vendor event. And if it's free, of course, a home event, you don't have to pay for, right? So there's different opportunities out there. You just have to go out and find them. So I'm going to talk quickly just about home events. You can make it a theme, right? When it's in your own home, you can make it a theme. So we've done collagine and cocktails. That's fun, right? Who doesn't want to do that? It just has a fun, catchy name, along with vino and visage, another catchy name as well. You can create whatever you want, or you could just do the simple opportunity showcase. Whatever you want, the sky's the limit. It's great to brainstorm with your team and come up with some themes and things like that. And then you can also just do some vendor events. Right now, the holidays are going strong. The vendor events are happening everywhere at schools. There's fundraisers that are happening. There are wellness events everywhere. You just have to find them, plug into Facebook or things like that so that you can find some local events, and they're out there. So you just have to kind of put yourself out there and put the time into figuring that out. So what do you need at an event? As you can see pictured here on the right-hand side is THREE. I bought that on Amazon. It was very cheap. It's battery operated. It looks beautiful. So that is something I always just have ready to go. I have it in my box. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But I think that it's nice to have a beautiful display if you can. It doesn't have to be, but you want something sort of attractive. It's eye-catching, You can have banners. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. But the product arrangement is really important. You need to have your products. You need to have some samples, not necessarily samples where people are going to be tasting. I don't really do that, to be honest. Sometimes I'll give them a little pump of the visage, but I keep that close to me. I don't want to be pumping that out to everyone. So if they're very interested, maybe I'll give them a little bit of a sample. And then, of course, you definitely need to have promotional materials. So this is really important. You need to have obviously some contact information. Some people like to do it just from their phone, and they're doing that, the contact like just from your phone. You can do that if you want to learn about how to do that. That's simple. But I do like to have something where I can hand it to them at an event like this. So promotional materials, including business cards, flyers, and then, of course, you want to have all of your discount offers ready to go. So you do have to have that prep. Once you have it, you have it. It's not hard. You can find that all of these promotional materials in our back office. So again, our marketing department is amazing, and we have all of that at our fingertips. And I just print it out. A lot of times what I do is I laminate. So I'm a teacher. I'm a kindergarten teacher, and I taught preschool for many years. I like to laminate things like I taught with little kids, so like the sticky fingers were everywhere. And so I just kind of got used to laminating, and I do find that it's really it's just great because people pick it up and I don't have to worry about it and I'm not wasting paper. So that's up to you, but that's just, it's just an option. It's something that I like to do and I like to share that I like to do that. So simple. And it's very professional as well. So yeah, you just want to find those assets and you want to have them. You want to be prepared. Okay. So what do we need for a home event? So this is the prep that you need for that. You want to, obviously, you want to make your invite list. You want to make that a really big list. And then you want to, I think that they say you get like, what is it, 20% of the people that are going to come. The first time I ever had a live event in my home, I invited 100 people and about 20 people showed up. So, you do you, but even if you get 2 people, that's fine. So you do, obviously you need to make that that invite list. That's first and foremost if you're having a home event. Team events are really fun. So I like to invite my teammates over and have them invite their friends and things like that. So we just kind of collab and we work off of each other's energy, which is great. Canva will be your friend. So if you don't know how to use Canva, talk to your upline. They will help you. It's very simple. I absolutely love Canva. We have everything for us at our fingertips, thanks to Adrian and George on ourlegacymakers.com. Oh, I have a typo there. Doesn't matter. It's not clickable, but it's ourlegacymakers.com. On there, you're going to be able to see the Canva templates. And then, so that's easy. You just make your invitation. What you're seeing right here on the screen is exactly what's on ourlegacymakers.com. So that is what we have. They're custom invites. You just go on there, you plug in your own information, and you're ready to go. You can swap out those pictures. You can do whatever you want. Takes a few minutes, and then you download it, and you can print it out, or you can just share it through text or whatever in order to get that invite out. Also for home events, keep it really, really simple. So minimal food and drink. People are not there for the charcuterie board. They're there for, socializing. Yes, you want to have a little something, but don't go crazy. You have to have enough seating, right? So, or just enough space, not necessarily seating, but you might want to think about that if you're going to be doing a presentation. And then, of course, you need a projector for that. And then you need a table just for your products, nothing crazy. Sometimes I've just done it right on my coffee table. So simple. Again, keep it really, really simple. So that's for your home events, but we're also going to talk about, vendor events in just a bit. For those type of events, when I need to pick up and go, I have a box. So it's actually right here. I'm gonna just share my screen right here. Hopefully you can see that because my camera is not on as far as me seeing the window, but literally it's just a crate. I just grab and go. In there, I have my order forms, I have pens, I have the products with the boxes. If you see in the picture here, I do like to have the box with the product on top of it. People like to see it all. So I like to show them the marketing. I do talk about that sometimes, about how our marketing is so great and this display is great and it would look great in an office and things like that, or even on your countertop. So they do like to see that. We have it. We might as well show it off. You also need to have your price sheet. Very important for that. You need to have your prices like ready right there for you so that you're not, fumbling. You can always go to your phone, but it's nice to have that price sheet. Business cards, of course, like I talked about, we have trifolds if you need that. And then the product one pager. I find that that's really great. It's just everything is on one page. It now has the visage on there. You can get that in the tools in the back office. So simple. Just print that out. I have it laminated here on this picture, as you can see, but I also have duplicates of regular papers where I could just hand that out to people because they like to see that as well. Some people like to take it home with them, and I just put my information on there, or they take a business card or something as well. I do like to have the clinical studies ready. You don't have to do that, but I like to have them in case I do come, across a health professional. I'm not Miss Science Woman, but I know and I'm confident that I have the tools for that. So I have that right there ready for me. QR codes are amazing. They're we already have them in the back office. So again, copy, paste that, print it out, do whatever you need to do. But those QR codes are great. I even have it on my phone ready for people just to scan when I'm out and about. And then also promo information. So you need to have the promos ready. Like we're going to have this sale coming up. Don't know when it's going to be announced, but when we have that Black Friday sale, you need to have whatever promos are going on. You need to have that readily available as well at your table or in my bag, ready to go in my box. Okay, those are things that I just talked about that are, they're always in my box, ready to go. What's optional, a lot of the things on this table are optional, including the banner, right? I purchased a banner way back when, about a year ago. I purchased that banner. I share it with my team. Maybe someone on your team has a banner. You can always, ask your upline and see if they do. But banners are really nice. It's very professional if you're going to be doing a vendor event. A tablecloth is necessary, in my opinion. But again, optional. Clipboards, raffle items, that's up to you if you want to do a raffle. I do find that the forms for the raffle, it's how I get a lot of my leads. And of course, I talked about the THREE letters that I purchased on Amazon. Just go search that. So simple, so cheap, so easy, very lightweight. I just carried in my box. So simple. And then I like to always have extra product. I like to do the place and replace that we talk about a lot. And then, oh, that's supposed to say cash and carry. So, and then cash and carry too. So I have my Venmo ready right there at my table so that people can just Venmo me if they just want to do cash and carry. It's just so simple. I don't have to worry about carrying cash with me or anything crazy like that. Like it's just so easy with Venmo these days. And again, I talked about the laminated pages that I use personally. So I always have a laminated order form. And the reason why I do that is because if there's people at my table, I like to, pass that out to them. I don't necessarily need them to take an order form if they're not going to be filling it out. So I don't want to waste paper. I don't want to waste my ink either, right? So I do have that order form. One is laminated. I also, obviously, on that order form are our packs. So they get to see that, and then they get to see the breakdown and the savings. And also a price sheet I have laminated as well. Just again, people just like to see that it's professional. I have the product one pager laminated, and I do have the studies laminated, just like the front and back ones, not obviously the entire study, but like it just so that people can just take a quick glance at it if they need to. So that's what I have laminated. And then what happens at the event, right? So we want to engage with prospects. You want to be very engaging. You're there for a reason. People are there for a reason as well. You want to approach them with a smile. You want to start conversations, greet them warmly, ask open-ended questions. That's really what I like to do. I like to, ask people, first of all, I usually compliment them. Oh my gosh, I love your dress, or, you have whatever. I just like to say something about their physical appearance, or I like your handbag or something, kind of just to kind of get that conversation. They know I'm open, they know I'm friendly and things like that. Then we'll start, oh, what do you do? Things like that. You want to get to know them a little bit. And then we start talking about, what we do here, three. And we're going to talk about that in a minute, and then in one of the next slides. But you do want to what you want to do is you want to show how our product solves a problem. Okay, so that's really what we're doing. You're not pushing product down their throat. You want to help people. That's what we do, right? We're in the people business. So you want to collect contacts while you're there. I have a sign-up sheet. I also have a giveaway. Usually I have a giveaway. Talk about that in a minute as well. I like to talk to other vendors. So when I'm at a vendor event, oftentimes I go ahead and I get to know the other vendors, because that's how we collaborate and things like that. When is the next vendor event? I also I'm getting better at this, but I like to have somebody designated to take pictures if possible. But taking pictures is important. You want to throw that on social media, where you want to let people know that you had this event, that you're open for business, and most importantly, you want to have fun. So the picture here, I was at a very small vendor event. It was at a yoga studio, and we kept it really simple. You can see I was sharing a table with someone, so everything was kind of, in one like corner of the table, but it works. You just have to make it work. Whatever space you have, you just work with it and you have fun with it. So you want to learn from your mentor. So here pictured is Nicole Barone and I. This is in New Jersey. We had a wellness event. It was actually a huge fundraiser with very powerful women from all around New Jersey were there. It was an incredible event. It was a sit-down lunch with speakers, and it was about suicide prevention for teens. It was an incredible event. And so Nicole and I went it was a year ago, last month, it was a year ago, Nicole and I went, that's what's pictured on the left. And then a year later, the same event, I learned from Nicole, and now I'm sharing it with my sister. So my sister is here pictured. She's one of our brand ambassadors. And, as you can see, now we have the 3 letters there. I learned a little bit. I have QR codes and things like that. And now I'm teaching her how to duplicate, and then she'll do the same, and so on and so on. And that's what we do. So we learn from our mentor. And if you have the opportunity to do an event with your mentor, I highly advise you to, if that's possible. Okay, so this is a holiday event, a holiday vendor event. It was a fundraiser at a yoga studio. It was outdoors. We live in New Jersey and it's cold, so I didn't care, right? Bundle up, go out there and get the name out there for 3. To be honest, I did not have a lot of traffic at this event, but that picture went on social media. And people were like, oh, wow, I missed your event. I'm so sorry, Mari. I'm going to get there next time. Tell me what you're doing. So it's never a wash. Like your time is important. And my time was well spent just with that display. I did get a few contacts that day. I have a very good relationship with the yoga studio. So it's never a waste. And, I just wanted to throw that out there as well, because, people think that they're going to go there and they're going to get all this business and people are going to sign up as founders and all the things. It may not happen, but that's okay. And that's one of the things I wanted to mention as well. But yoga studios are a great way to connect as well. You want to find like-minded people. Speaking of physical therapist office, I was invited to go to a staff meeting at the physical therapist office. I had major shoulder surgery and I was seeing the physical therapist a lot. And I kept on thinking about how this would be so amazing for the staff to learn about it. And so she invited me to do that. And so I went ahead and did a little 20-minute presentation. And that was that. So what do you say when you are at these events? These are the top 5 things that I try to say with enthusiasm and with excitement. We're a ground floor opportunity, 18 months young. All 7 of our products are in the PDR. That's our stamp of approval. Have you heard about the world's first neurocosmetic? So that is a huge talking point right now, especially, women are like, wait, what is that? And so it just starts the conversation. Our first year was 100 million revenue, and we will be a household name, and you are hearing it first. So those are some things that I like to say, just kind of like attention grabbers. Here are 2 ways that I do my giveaways, and ways that I capture some, some contacts. So I have people like circle all that apply, and then on the right-hand side is my giveaway. That's a way I get people these are for tickets. You get 1 ticket if you follow me on Instagram. You get 5 tickets if you're set up for SmartShip, and so that's just a really great way that I also gather some information. Also here are our customizable tools. Again, ourlegacymakers.com. Go on there, and Adrian and George have made it very simple for us. You just go on there and you can create the recommended carts first, and then you go in here and you create your QR code. If you need help on that, your mentor will help you. But people love packs, they love recommended carts, they love saving money. So I do like to have that readily available. But yeah, go into ourlegacymakers.com and you're going to be able to see how you can go ahead and do that and get that printed out so you can have that readily available at your event. I love QR codes. It's so simple. If you have someone that's not familiar, it's fun to teach them right there on the spot. Oh, you use your phone and this is the way you do it. But most people know how to do that, right? So I simply just made a sheet. On the left-hand side is what you see, the Glow Up Happy, Daily Wellness, and the anti-inflammatory trifecta. I put that on a one-pager and I just have that laminated and people just use that. And I also have the rack card that I created. Again, so simple. And then, of course, follow up is everything. We all know that, right? So you have to follow up, post-event follow-up, send a thank you message, email or text those people that who showed interest. You have all their information now. You have to take that time to do that. You want to offer limited time discounts if you want to do that. That's just an idea. And then, of course, you want to connect on social media. You want to have that connection. It's so important. You want to encourage them to follow your business. For updates and new offers. This might be just a one touch, but then when you see them after and they start to see that, what you're doing, oh, this girl, this is her business. Like, I want to keep following her. They're going to get some more information. So I like to keep that going. And so that's pretty much it. I'm going to give you a call to action. So hopefully I inspired you. I inspired myself when I made this presentation, because now I need to go out there and create some more events for myself as well. But hopefully you're inspired. What I would love for you to do is explore local events and opportunities in your area. Set up an event. That's your call to action. Set it up. Just do it. Don't think so much. Just do it and have fun with it. Grab a buddy, grab a teammate, do it on your own, whatever you want to do. Collab with the people who are local to you, and get that going. So you want to get our brand out there. You want to get yourself out there. You want to, get that exposure best that you can. So hopefully you got some nuggets if anyone wants to share. This chat is blowing up. I'm not used to going ahead and doing this, but okay. So I'm seeing some great ideas and things like that. Good. Does anybody have any quick questions? We have like literally just a minute. I think or if anybody wants to add real fast.
I just want to say amazing presentation, by the way, and very detailed for those of you that would like to expand in different events, not only the basic events, but the other events. A really, really good presentation. And by the way, I just put the link on the right side of the YouTube presentation of this presentation. You want to copy it right now, and you can go there. Anybody else has a comment? Really quick.
I do. Hi, George. Hi, Mari. Awesome presentation, Mari. I want to say that it's so helpful for new people that are coming on. I think it's really a great presentation to share with the team as people do. And it's just about getting started, right? You have done this obviously many, many times, so you have a really nice system down. But I think I loved how you said, just keep it simple, have fun.
Yeah.
And that's really what it is. So thank you. Thank you for putting this together. And I'm so glad that we have this to share with the team.
Yeah, you're welcome. Awesome. All right, everyone. I'm glad that you came on. Thank you for listening. And go out there and, create some buzz for yourself. Let them know that we're in business and, contact people in your area, collaborate with them, get something on the calendar and go do it. This is the time. So everybody have a great day and we'll see you next time.
Thank you very much, everybody. And remember, tomorrow night, we have an Austin event for those of you that are close to Texas, to Texas.